many people, of course, had to wait in the queues for hours. The situation in Qwaqwa was no different. In fact, we understand at some stage power actually went out, and the question, of course, is going to be to what extent that might have deterred some voters. Our SABC News reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane has been watching the developments in Qwaqwa for us. It's also where a number of high-profile politicians actually casted their ballots yesterday. Aphumelele, take us through how things actually fared there and what you're expecting the movement to be like from today.
Well, I can say that things are calm as compared to last night, where we saw some residents who were very disappointed and also dissatisfied with how the issue of power cuts was one of the challenges that they faced, and some had to even return home without voting, as they did mention that they wouldn't want to vote where they are using cell phones. And that incident happened for more than 2 hours in some of those voting stations. However, some experienced that problem about 20 minutes or so, and these residents were saying that they would have loved to cast their vote, to exercise their right, but because of those minor glitches and also their safety, they were forced to go home. But I must indicate that this is one of those biggest districts in the province that will be contributing with a big margin when these, of course, these numbers are being counted in. We saw also in Harrismith yesterday where people were saying that they are tired of the leading party, saying that they want the new kids on the block. They were talking about the likes of the ACT as well as the ACM, where we saw the leader Claude Mutshweneng casting his vote in one of the primary schools here. They were saying that it's about time now the new political parties are given the chances to lead, as they were saying that for at least 30 years into democracy there hasn't been that much of a change, and they were worried, the elderly people, about their grandchildren, saying that they are resorting to those criminal activities because there is no job opportunities that are available for them. Even the graduates, they remain frustrated in this area. This is one of those areas that have many industries that remain closed, and residents on the ground have always called for at least the economic activity at least to come to Qwaqwa, to come to the Eastern Free State, as they are saying there is enough infrastructure. Just government has turned a blind eye to what they've been wanting to see happening in this side. But now I can indicate that as we were crisscrossing and also checking those voting stations that had challenges, trying to see if maybe there is those political parties or some members on the ground sharing their mood while waiting for, of course, the count to be complete. We saw the sense, or rather we had the sense on the ground, where they were saying now it's up to, of course, the people of South Africa, it's up to now the IEC to officially give out those statistics. But I must indicate that in the province it's 19% complete in terms of vote. The counting, it's about 316 of 1,586 voting districts completed. We see the likes of the MK and also ACT that is led by Ace Magashule in the top 6. And like I have indicated, that MK has played a bigger role in Harrismith, where we saw people were really happy and saying that they are about to bring the change that they want. But also can indicate that in the top 3 we still have the ANC with 52%, the DA 22%, and EFF with 10%. These are early stages, of course, But this would mean that we can see how this is turning, as we can see in terms of the numbers that have been counted so far. The ANC is taking a lead, and in the top 6, like I have indicated, we see the likes of MK as well as ACT Ayanda. It's going to be very interesting. Like, the people have already said that they will make sure that this time around they are exercising their right for the change that they want to see, the change that they want to desire, they want to experience, the change that they want to be part of it. It's back to you.
All right, Aphumelele Mdlalane, thanks very much indeed. Aphumelele is live to us there from the Free State in Qwaqwa, more specifically, as we of course watch the situation as it quite literally changes by the minute.